Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Technology Tip of the Week. This week's episode will introduce you to some of the new features of Google Meet, both what has currently been released and the features scheduled to be released soon. Let's get started by moving our mouse into Google Meet to the white ribbon at the bottom of your Meet window. You will find an icon that looks like a shield with a lock in it. When you click on that icon, you get access to host controls that let you secure your meeting. The first setting is quick access. When this is turned off, everyone will have to ask to join, and the host will need to approve people joining your meeting unless they have been invited to the meeting in Google Calendar. You wouldn't want to use this setting for a classroom meeting with a Meet link from your Google Class, but it would be helpful for something like an IEP that you want, again, to keep secure. The next two settings here are pretty self-explanatory. You can turn off the ability for guests to chat or share their screen. These settings are helpful for a daily class meeting where you want to minimize distractions. The next two settings are down here in the ellipsis. First, let's look at Whiteboard. When you click on this, it will prompt you for some sharing settings. What it's going to do is allow you to share this a whiteboard, an interactive whiteboard with all of the people in the meeting. So you can allow all those people to either view or edit the interactive whiteboard. And what Google calls this is a jam session. So a simple way for you to do some annotations and explain your thinking as you're going through a lesson. Some more settings here from the ellipsis. You'll see that in the layout, we now have the ability to go to tile view and have up to 49 students on one screen in tiled mode. And so that's what's new, what's been released. I want to point your attention to some things that are coming soon. So just today, the attendance feature was released to all domains, and that's going to be available in the next 1 to 3 days. So this attendance feature will capture the name, first and last names, and the email addresses of all attendees for any meeting that has more than 5 people. And at the end of that meeting, if you're the host, you will get an email with the spreadsheet of everyone who attended, and it will include the time that they showed up, how long they were there, and at what time they left. We have breakout rooms, which are currently in development. We have already launched the whiteboarding, which I showed you. In development, they have a hand-raising feature, so students could raise their hand if they want to get attention. That'd be really nice if you are turning the chat off, but you want students to be able to interact. So they could raise their hand, and then you could call on them, unmute themselves. A Q&A is coming, and this attendance tracking thing says it's in development, but it was released today. So those are a few features that are in the roadmap. Those are also walked you through a few features that have just been released recently. If you have any questions, let me know.